Welcome, young and old, to another episode of Mac Music Review. In this episode, we're looking at the song Lane Boy by 21 Pilots, just in case there's a smudge. And yeah, it's a song review and analysis, so we're going to be analyzing the song, looking at the song structure, looking at the music, looking at the lyrics, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about the song at the end of the video. Give it like a score, give it a review of sorts, and that's about it. So here is the song cover artwork or whatever, right here, and then we're gonna talk about it. While this song technically is not a hit, like, it's not played on the radio, it's not like on pop stations, it's not even on alternative stations, Lane Boy is a fan favorite 21 Pilots song and one of their most popular songs. The thing has over 200 million views on YouTube. I heard it was certified platinum. I just read that it was certified platinum. I didn't know that. That's crazy. This song is ginormous, a huge one of those rare songs that's extremely popular and extremely successful without getting any radio play at all, because this album was just so huge for 21 Pilots. Just an amazingly popular album. And it's a fan favorite. It's a fan favorite at concerts. They have a very special thing they do for this song live. I've seen 21 Pilots live twice, which is just amazing. I was so lucky. The second time I went, it was just like a miracle. It was insane. We like won free tickets. It was literally, that's the band you have to see live. 21 Pilots are amazing live. But this song specifically is one of the best songs they perform live. A fan favorite, like I said. Kind of a landmark 21 Pilots song, at least from this album. Yeah. The song has 4 choruses, 2 verses, and a bridge. And 4 choruses seems like a lot, especially when there's only 2 verses, but he does rap on the verses, so there is plenty of stuff going on. The verses are kind of lengthy, and he does say a lot of words, but still, the song is very repetitive, because, the chorus is 4 times, and then the second 2 choruses, the first 2 choruses have 4 lines, the last 2 choruses have 8 lines. He literally the chorus basically repeats. The 4 lines of the first 2 choruses basically just repeat twice in the last 2 choruses. So it's just kind of dragging on, and, like, let's make our chorus even bigger. Let's make the hook even longer. And, it's 4 times. It plays right at the beginning of the song before the first verse, which is a little bit unusual, but not that out of the box. And then it plays after the bridge at the end of the song. And then, of course, I was going to transition, but then, of course, after, chorus plays once after each verse. Do I even need to say that? That's obvious song structure. Josh Dun is having some fun on this track because the main thing on this track is drums. The drum beats feel a little bit processed, a little bit mechanical, but except for later in the song, you have some energetic drum beats after the second chorus, or no, I should say, it's after the third chorus, actually. Some more energetic drumming kicks in, and then during the bridge, and then even after the bridge, you have this kind of very energetic drumming. You have some very hectic electronic effects, but the instruments used on this thing are some weird sound. You have some weird computer little blurbs and effects, and then you have plenty of drumming, a little bit of guitar, I'm pretty sure. Some hi-hats, a lot of different mixed drum beats, a lot of several different little drum beats. I like the song This Is Gospel, actually, which I just talked about. I can link that in the description. Yeah, it's just kind of a lot of different drum beats doing different things on this song. Really making the backbone of this song. This song is really all about the music industry, and it's about 21 Pilots and their creativity. And, it's basically them griping with modern music and griping with pop music and saying, hey, we want to do our thing, but they're saying, stay in your lane, boy. You're going to do what we want you to do. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And 21 Pilots says, no, we want creative freedom. But it's kind of weird. It feels a little bit hypocritical for them to be saying this, because this is the most pop-friendly, the most radio-friendly 21 Pilots album. It had 2 really big radio hits, Ride and Stressed Out. And really, the entire album is just more radio-friendly, especially this song, super repetitive chorus. fairly straightforward music. I mean, still a lot different than what you hear on pop radio, but still. And in fact, he even admits this in the first verse. He says, let's see. I want to get it completely right. He says that there's a few songs on this record that feel common. He even admits that there's some songs on this album that feel like more generic, that feel more radio friendly. And that's true, because that is, for the most part, Blurryface is their most radio friendly album. One line in the chorus that I thought was interesting in the hook is, "Will they be alive tomorrow?" It's repeated in the bridge like 4 times. Lyrically, that's all that goes on in the bridge. And "Will they be alive tomorrow" is like a reference to music, to popular music, to the stuff they play on the radio, to the stuff that's on the top of the Billboard charts, saying, are these songs going to stick with us after they leave the charts? Are these songs going to stick with us after after they're stopped getting played on the radio? Most of the songs, the answer is no. 21 Pilots is really saying in the song that we're making meaningful music and you're not. Our lyrics and our songs are different, and they're going to stand the test of time. And all the stuff on pop radio isn't, which is a good message, but once again, it feels a little bit braggadocious, even though I do believe that's true. I believe 21 Pilots' appeal will be long-lasting, while other things on the radio that I've already forgotten about because they're generic. And the lyrics are bad and all that kind of stuff. Lane Boy, I'll give it this. Lane Boy does have some really interesting, well-written lyrics. And, musically, it's not bad, but it's really not great. And it just really pales in comparison to other 21 Pilots songs, better 21 Pilots songs. Even on this album, man, the radio hits. I love the song Stressed Out. I love the song Ride. Those are awesome songs. Better than this, in my opinion. Lyrically, this is interesting. This is, it's got some good themes going on. They make some good call-outs. Some interesting stuff's going on here. But musically, it's fairly simple. The hook on this song, probably the worst thing about this, is the song is very repetitive, in that the hook is very repetitive. It plays 4 times, and then it's extended. The last 2 hooks are extended. And the hook is not that good. This is not a strong chorus. It's really not. It's not bad, but it's a little bit flat. And this is, it's a fun song to sing along to. It's a fun song to rap along to. It's really fun in concert. But I think just as a song by itself, it's really not a great song. It is a good song. So, I'm going to hit him with a good. It's a good song. Thank you for watching the video. This was requested by Joshua Portal. I'm pretty sure. 21 Pilots, Let's Go. He also requested Heavy Dirty Soul, but I'm not going to review 2 21 Pilots songs back to back. After this, we will review Sleepyhead by Passion Pit. I said that in my last video, and then I got a request, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this request. I'm gonna talk about Lane Boy, because I've done like a ton of these, like a ton of song analyses, like that are just did on Google Docs, and I'm just now putting them on YouTube. But I hadn't done this one. I've done a bunch of 21 Pilots songs, and I have not done this one, so this was fun to do. I enjoyed this. Yeah, have a great rest of your day.